Hey, closet busters and bold move makers. It is time once again for Life Uncloseted. So I want you to gather around because it is time once again to kick down those closet doors of your life. We're here to escape our BS, explore our fears, and elevate our self-expression. I'm your host, Rick Clemens. I'm the bold move expert and that coming out guy who's going to take you to the party, the pulpit, the wake, and back to the party of living your life uncloseted. So come on along with me and grab hold of yourself and get ready to step out, step up, and step into facing your fears, making your bold moves, and living life without apologies. Now let's get to the show. Hey, Life Uncloseted family. Welcome to another episode of Life Uncloseted, and I'm your host, Rick Clemens, and today you're getting some bonus episodes because today is National Coming Out Day, and this is a day that we celebrate people who are coming out of the closet, people that are LGBTQ, but I'm going to say anybody who comes out of the closet, but it's specifically for the LGBTQ individuals who are coming out of the closet or who have come out of the closet to celebrate that we've taken some really big steps to step truly into who we are meant to be. And I thought today would be a great day to give you some short episodes on 6 of the most common things that I see happen for individuals as they contemplate coming out. I don't know, just stepping into their truth. And it can be really scary. And I wanted to just do 6 short segments, each one with a particular focus. And I also wanted to invite those who are listening, if they know someone who's coming out, or maybe you're coming out yourself, to go to my website. You can download the first 2 chapters of my book, Frankly, My Dear, I'm Gay, and get those for free. And all you have to do is go to rickclemens, CLEMens.com/free chapters. That's all one word, free, FREE chapters, CHAPTERS. And you can get 2 free chapters of my book. So let's dive in. What is one of the first things that I see that keeps people from coming out without coming unglued? And that is basically that you got to break through this lack of acceptance that you get with people when you're thinking about, okay, nobody's going to like me, people are going to hate me. Depends on your situation, whether you're in a very religious environment, or maybe you are married and coming out of the closet, or maybe you've just kind of been that person that everybody's like, oh yeah, Bob, he's a really cool guy. And I know one day he's going to meet that perfect girl, or, there's Jane or Sarah over there. I just know that, she's a great gal and she's got so much going on for her. And one of these days, a guy's going to, quote, snatch her up, which I hate to use terms like that because nobody gets to snatch anybody up. But you know what we say. We say those kind of things. And the thing that holds those people in the closet is a lot of fear about, will they be accepted? And here's 4 things that I know for sure. Some people will not accept you, and some people will. And the ones that are not going to accept you, they have their own stuff they're dealing with. There's something that is going on in their heads that is keeping them from that. And so the easiest way for you to step into your own personal acceptance is to accept that thought that they will not accept you, or at least initially. They may eventually come around. A lot of people do. A lot of people in my life came around. But be okay. Be okay that some people are not going to accept you. Second, as you're starting to share who you are and telling people that, hey, I'm gay, or I'm bi, or I'm lesbian, or I'm transgender, or I want to be in a polyamorous relationship, whatever all these different things are, that you're queer, or gender nonconforming. I want you to be prepared to not try to convince people that they need to understand you, because nobody needs to understand you. We would like them to, of course, but the more we feel like I've got to convince them that they're wrong and I'm right, the best way to show someone who you are is just be you. You do not have to convince them. You just don't. It's a lot of wasted energy trying to convince somebody to accept who you are or to see things from your point of view, when instead, just be yourself and say, this is who I am. This is how I see life. This is my lens that I look through. And I'd love for you to join me in this journey if you can't. But if you can't, then that's okay. Now, it's going to hurt, but you're wasting a lot of energy trying to get somebody to accept you that just won't. So that's the second thing. Don't try to convince people to come to your side. It's going to be harder. It's going to cause anxiousness, anger, fear, hurt feelings, all that sort of stuff. The third thing is, when you're trying to be accepted, find the circles of people that do accept you and relish them. relish them, relish them, relish them, because they are the people that you're going to need most in your court as you go through this process. And finally, when you're dealing in the acceptance space, I want to encourage you to realize those who can't accept you, it's all about them. It is all about them. It has nothing to do with you. It's some belief they have, some personal value they hold. It could be there's some fear. It could even be that they go, gosh, I wish I could be that kind of person. Maybe not gay, lesbian, bi, or trans, or whatever it is that you're coming out about, but maybe they're jealous that they can't do that thing that you're able to do, which is say, this is me. This is fully me. Take me as I am. So as you work through this, and this is just the first in the series where we talk about breaking through the lack of acceptance so that you can come out without coming unglued, just remember, some people will and some people won't accept you. You waste a lot of energy trying to convince people to your way of thinking. Go find your circle. And most of all, remember, the ones you have the most trouble with, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So that's our quick wrap up for the first in the series. There's 5 more coming your way. And don't forget to go download those chapters at rickclemens.com, free chapters. And also when you're on that page, there's going to be an opportunity, and even in the email that you'll get with those free chapters, for you to take advantage of a free strategy session on how you can come out of the closet if you're struggling with that. So thank you, Life Uncloseted family. Thank you, those that are listening. Thank you, those who this may be the first time you're hearing about Life Uncloseted and taking a listen to the show. And most of all, let's all celebrate National Coming Out Day, because everyone deserves the right to dump their excuses, face their fears, and live unapologetic lives. Hey, Life Uncloseted family. Another episode of Life Uncloseted has come to an end, and it is time for all of us to sashay away and go face our fears, make those bold moves, and stand up to living our life without apology. But before you do, I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you hop over to iTunes or Spotify or Podbean or wherever it is that you're listening to this, and just give us a little bit of love if you like what we're doing here at Life Uncloseted. Here's what it does. It helps other people find the show. It helps other people get to know what we're all about. And you just might help change a life. In fact, if you really want to change a life, we'd love it if you just ask a friend to take a listen and see what they think. So that's it. Love you all deeply. I'm Rick Clemens, the host of Life Uncloseted, and never stop stepping out, stepping up, and stepping into living your life uncloseted.